How sweet it is to know that there is someone out there interceding for me and for you. Christ himself is seated on his throne because of me and because of you, because of the love that he has for us. Intercession is very much important. As Christians, we have people who are also blessed, who are gifted in the act that they can also intercede on behalf of other people. Intercession just means you stand in the gap between you, between God and other people. It can be between God and your family members, between God and your friends. And that one does not necessarily mean that your friends or the family members do not know how to pray. A prayer that you offer can change someone's life unknowingly. We have people who even go to bed and then all of a sudden they wake up in the middle of the night. If you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, you need to start praying, because maybe God is trying to wake you up to pray or to intercede on behalf of someone who is about to face a given challenge. So after James had been killed, Herod took in Peter and he was in prison. I can try and apply that one into Christians' life. At times, the enemy, that is Satan, can also bring in temptations into our lives. He can start in with something small, and then if we don't take an action, he will continue with another one. He will add other things into our lives unknowingly. So as Peter was in detention or was in prison, it was so nice because people were in the church interceding on his behalf. We need to ask God to give us the grace so that we can also be intercessors. Because we have people that there are some things that you can see in the dream and then they come into reality, because there is a way God speaks to us in different ways, through visions, through dreams. All these are ways that the Lord can use to speak or to communicate to us so that you can take caution of something that is going to come our way. This is a life and it is a real story I'm trying to say here. One day I went to bed, and as I was sleeping, I saw that I lost my bag. I had my bag plus my telephone. So in the dream, I'm seeing that I lost my phone. Then I started complaining and I was like, why did I put this phone here? It didn't take long. One day I woke up and I went to the bathroom to take a shower. As I was in the bathroom, from the bathroom I got into my house and I knew that my phone was on my bed. Trying to look around, I couldn't find the phone. Because remember, I'd seen this in the dream and I didn't pray over it. And I said, oh, thank God, in the morning, thank God, I've got my telephone. Remember, I've seen the phone and the bag. So I tried the best way possible and I got back my phone. It didn't take long. Then this one fine morning, I left my place to go to work, only to come back in the evening to find that now the bag I'd seen in the dream is not there. My passport gone, money gone, so many things. But still we keep on trusting in the Lord. If I had known at that particular time what I saw in the dream, if I would have prayed against it, maybe it could have not happened. But because I saw it in the dream and I just kicked it aside, waking up in the morning and I saw everything of mine was there. God can speak to us in different ways, and the enemy can also start with something small. When we embrace, or when we don't shake, or when we're not disturbed with something that the enemy brings into our lives, he will keep on bringing other temptations. Just as I saw the phone getting lost and I got it, and then now the enemy came and took so many things from the passport and so many other things that I can't even mention. So let God help us to be intercessors. If you see something maybe in the dream, or you feel like you need to pray, at times you might even be seated somewhere and then you just feel the Spirit telling you you need to pray. Prayers can change so many things. I have very many examples I can give here. Because I also remember there is a day I was dreaming of certain things, of which I will mention in my next video. And then all of a sudden, the following morning, I received a call that my brother whom I'm following was supposed to travel from home going back to Nairobi. Then as I was seated, something struck into my mind and I remembered, oh, I need to pray. So I went on my knees and I started praying at that particular time. So as I was praying, something happened. They almost had an accident whereby there was a tire burst, but because of the intercession and the prayer that I offered, and plus other people who offered the prayers, nothing happened to them. People have very many experiences. Prayers, intercession are very much important. If the Lord has granted you that grace, make good use of it. So as the church was praying for Peter, in the end, he was not killed. The gates the gates were opened by the power of God through prayers. Try and intercede for your friends. Try and intercede for your family members. There's something that when you see, you need not to kick them or to put them aside. You need to go down on your knees and ask God to divert or ask God to give you grace. I have very many things I can share, but with time I will come and open up and share the experience I've had with him. The enemy is also out to challenge us in one way or the other. But because we trust in the Lord, remember this day when everything was being stolen in my house, I had prayed in the morning, and the day before that I'd even done a video trying to say that, you need to trust in the Lord. At times we need to practice. That thing gave me courage, and I said, indeed, this is what I tried. Maybe God was trying to give me the message to share, so that when something happens in my life, I can also relate, or I can also go back and learn from the message he gave to me. May the Lord bless you until I meet you in my next video. If you have any comment, you have any suggestion, feel free to reach out so that you can share more, we can learn more, because it is the Lord who blesses, and is the Lord